resting after a concussion is critical because it helps the brain recover. Remember those brain cells we talked about earlier that aren't working properly? Well, they need the body's energy to heal. So, if an athlete with a concussion spends that energy exercising, trying to score a goal, or doing other recreational activities, that means there's less energy available to help the brain repair itself. That's why ignoring concussion symptoms and trying to tough it out often makes symptoms worse and can make recovery take longer, sometimes for months. Even activities that involve learning and concentration, such as studying, working on the computer, or playing video games, can cause concussion symptoms to reappear or get worse.
We see kids that just really struggle because they're trying to get their work done, they're staying up late to do their homework, they're having trouble sleeping as well, and all of that snowballs and results in their recovery not being as quick as it could be.
Both physical and cognitive activities, such as concentration and learning, should be carefully managed and monitored by a healthcare professional. Supporting a student recovering from a concussion requires a collaborative approach among school professionals, healthcare professionals, including a certified athletic trainer when available, parents, and students. Not only can they help ease the transition and make accommodations for a student, they can also keep an eye out for concussion symptoms. Students who return to school after concussion may need to take rest breaks, spend fewer hours at school, be given more time to take tests or complete assignments, receive help with schoolwork, and/or spend less time on the computer, reading, or writing. As the student's symptoms decrease, the extra help or support can be gradually removed. An athlete should return to sports practices under the supervision of an appropriate healthcare professional. When available, be sure to work closely with your team's certified athletic trainer. There are 5 gradual steps that you and the healthcare professional should follow. Baseline. Athlete is back to their regular school activities, is no longer experiencing symptoms from the injury when doing normal activities, and received the green light from their healthcare provider to begin the return to play process. An athlete should only move to the next step if they do not have any new symptoms at the current step. Remember, this is a gradual process. These steps should not be completed in one day, but instead over days, weeks, or months. Step 1. Begin with light aerobic exercise, but only to increase an athlete's heart rate. This translates into 5 to 10 minutes on an exercise bike, walking, or light jogging. There should be no weightlifting, jumping, or hard running at this point. Step 2. Add activities that increase an athlete's heart rate and incorporate limited body or head movement. This includes moderate jogging, brief running, moderate intensity stationary biking, and moderate intensity weightlifting, which means reduced time and reduced weight from an athlete's typical routine. Step 3. Bump it up a notch to heavy, non-contact physical activity. This includes sprinting or running, high-intensity stationary biking, the player's regular weightlifting routine, and non-contact sports-specific drills in 3 planes of movement. Step 4. Reintegrate the athlete in practice sessions, including, if appropriate for the sport, full contact and controlled practices. Step 5. Put him or her back into play. During each step, keep your eyes open for returning symptoms, including fuzzy thinking and concentration. Any symptoms need to be reported to the athlete's healthcare professional. If an athlete's symptoms come back, or he or she exhibits new symptoms with this increased activity, stop these activities and take it as a sign that the athlete is pushing him or herself too hard. After additional rest and an okay from their healthcare professional, the athlete may start over again at the previous step. At first, be prepared for your player to offer resistance. The player might feel frustrated, sad, or even angry about having to sit out. Talk to the player about it. Be honest about the risks of being put back into play too soon. Offer your support and encouragement. Tell the player that as the days go by, he or she should start feeling better.